Alright guys, so today I'm gonna rank for the Roamer. And disclaimer, this is only for bronze to grandmaster, okay? If you like 200 star, don't watch this video. This is not suitable for you. Okay, so there's three things that is important as a Roamer, which is tank, recover for your teammate, plus crowd control. It's not just single control, okay? So without wasting your time, let's start. Okay, the first one gonna be Dong Huang, okay? Dong Huang is so OP, okay? His early stage is good because he deals magical damage and he's quite tanky, okay? And apparently his second skill is somehow like a long range control skill. And the most important thing is that his ulti, okay? His ulti can just suck whoever he wants. Okay, I'm using the simple words so that you can understand. Okay, he just control, like strong control, we call it as. He just strong control anyone, like no matter you're the marksman, no matter you bring purify or not, no, okay, you can't run away. So Dong Huang is so pro, okay? Okay, so for Liang. Yeah, Liang is similar like Dong Huang, okay? But Liang have a better advantage is that most of the people will ban Dong Huang but not Liang, because they all think that Liang is just a normal mage. And apparently he also can deal strong control with his ulti. And so both of them are in the S tier, yeah. And Liang ulti is a bit better than Dong Huang because Liang ulti actually cool down quite fast. And for Dong Huang, you really have to spare your ulti for the carry of the opponent, like the opponent marksman, their mage. So it means that if Dong Huang get banned by the opponent or by your own teammate, you can still choose Liang as a backup plan, okay? Okay, so right now let's go for Yaria. Sure S tier, right? And her first skill is a stunning effect, a stunning skill. She can use her first skill and stun your opponent. And the tips for it, which is you can use the first skill to check the bush, to check whether there's someone hiding inside. And the second skill is not that important, it's just dealing some damage. And the ulti, which is the most important, which is you can fly above your teammates and you can let them have an extra health point, the yellow bar, okay? So it's quite important for a marksman in the late stage. Then you can make sure that your marksman won't die so easily. And there's a very good combo, which is Marco Polo plus Yaria, okay? So right now, Cai Yan, okay lah. Cai Yan sure S tier ma. If you are playing Cai Yan, don't forget that you have a circle around you. And try to get close to your teammate so that you can heal your teammate, okay? Don't run away, okay? You have to heal your teammate. Plus that, you must know one tip, which is you can heal your troop. And the second skill is quite annoying, not gonna lie, okay? You can stun your opponent, okay? You can be the one to start the team fight because you can stun your opponent carry. Then suddenly your jungler will follow up and just kill that carry, okay? So that's important. And the ulti is like an enhanced first skill, okay? Just very easy. It's a bigger circle, a stronger healing effect, and that's all. Okay, so go for S tier. Okay, right now. Okay, so right now, Dia. Okay. Okay, Dia. Dia. Her passive is every 7 seconds you can get a knocking effect, like a stun effect. You can fly to your enemy and you can just punch them and stun them. And your first skill is quite important. You can heal your teammate by flying above their head. And you can also give them an extra speed boost. And the second skill is an attack skill. You can fly to your opponent and stun them. And the third skill, which is a big wave. In the wave, you can heal your teammate and you can damage your opponent. Okay, so when you are playing the idea, try to use your passive to annoy your opponent. Yeah, okay? Try to keep stunning them or like keep annoying them lah, okay? Right now, Dolia. Yeah, okay, sure, she's the S tier. She's the most popular roamer right now. Okay, her passive is interesting. She can become a mermaid in a riverway just like Lamb, okay? and she can get recover of health point and mana. So whenever you are low, you don't have to recall actually. You can just go to the riverway and start to recover yourself. And the third skill, which is the most important thing, okay? Her third skill is so OP whenever you like combo with the hero that relies on ulti so much, like Kaiser, Lubu, and or even Marco Polo. Like Dolia ulti is just refreshing your teammates' ulti. So it means that you are giving them another chance to use their ulti, right? Like maybe for Kaiser ulti is so important, right? But his ulti cooldown is long. So if you just give Kaiser another ulti in a team fight, sure you guys gonna win. So that's why Dolia is so OP right now. So right now, 墨子. Okay, 墨子, A tier. Yeah. 墨子, not bad, okay? Not gonna lie, he's a good support, even though he's the mage lah actually. Okay. Whenever he attacks for 4 times, he will get an enhanced attack, which means that he can punch the opponent and stun them. And the first skill, a mobility plus stunning enhanced attack. The second skill, the most annoying thing, okay? If you are playing 墨子, try to practice your aim, just like Shoye, okay? And the third skill, which is a cage, a box with like super control skill, okay? But his ulti got a very big issue, which is he gonna get knocked out. Like you're just standing in the place, and maybe if your opponent they all like come together, then you're gonna get killed. So you have to aim for the good time. Plus that you can't move whenever you are using your ulti. So that's a bit disadvantage for 墨子. So you have to bring flash so that you can move during your ulti time. Okay, Lapu. He's a tank, okay? And he can give sub defense buff to the teammate as his passive. His first skill is a charge attack. You can throw a sword to the opponent's face and combo with your second skill to rush into them and do a circle damage. You can debuff the opponent's defense. His ulti is a crowd control skill, like he bam the floor, and in the straight line, all of the opponent gonna get stunned, gonna get knocked up, okay? So he's tanky, yeah. But apparently he just got debuff, sorry. I have to change B tier, okay? B tier only. Okay, right now, Zhang Fei. You might ask that why Zhang Fei is better than Lapu. Yeah, okay. Because Zhang Fei first skill is a control skill, like he can push whoever is near to him, just like Dolia first skill, okay? And the second skill is the most important for Zhang Fei, I think, because he can give a shield to teammate. And in the team fight, yeah, it's quite important. You really have to protect your carry, your marksman, your mid lane, your jungler. They are all squishy, okay? So you have to give the shield at the right timing. Plus that his ulti, he become a gorilla, okay? And right now you don't have the shield effect, but you can try to deal some damage. Okay, so right now, Xi Shi. Yeah, B tier, man. Okay. She's okay. Her first skill can control your opponent to move to wherever you want. Like if you want the opponent to come over you, then you just drag them back. Or if you want them to get out, just push them away. So her first skill is okay, but her second skill is not that pro. She just giving a grenade and just boom, deal some magical damage. And her ulti just like shorter the cooldown time for first skill and second skill, plus she got a wider view and movement speed. So she's not that pro, okay? I don't recommend, she's just enough, okay? Right now, Sun Ce. Sun Ce, you know that I really like Sun Ce, this hero, okay? Sun Ce, S tier for sure, because he can tank. Just like I said before, he got a passive which can like store up to 10 buff, and he can get a lot of defense buff. And the third skill, which is the most important, he can become a boat. Yeah, he can become a boat and carry your marksman. So it's so important as a roamer, which is the mobility and the support timing, okay? Okay, so right now, Ziya, S tier, okay? He is so pro, okay? The most important thing about Ziya is that like Ziya can give his teammate an extra level buff. So it's so important for maybe your jungler or your marksman. You know that if you get extra level means that extra health point, extra damage, right? So it's so pro, okay? And his skill is okay, right? Because he can deal some control, he can deal some damage, plus slowing down the opponent. And the third skill, which is the ulti, is so good because it's a super long range attack. So it means that you can annoy your team opponent, okay? So right now, Kui, B tier, okay, like Kui, okay, his second skill is the most important lah. You can hook down anyone, okay, you can hook anything you touch. If you aim good, he's gonna be the S tier. But if you aim like shit, B tier, okay, it's not even D tier, okay, don't try, don't torture your teammate, okay. So, and his ulti, which is just become a vacuum cleaner, just keep sucking everyone and plus dealing some stunning effect, okay. Right now, he's sing. Please don't, man, he got debuffed too much. I know that he got a very good passive, like whenever he's dying, he won't die, okay, he will left with 1 hit point, 1 health point. And his first skill and second skill is quite similar, like he just put the chest on the place on the map, then he's dealing some damage. And the most important thing is about his ulti, yeah. He can make the map become a chessboard and he can like cage the opponent inside the cage. So it means that if your teammate is pro enough and they can follow up to you, so you can, whenever you cage them, then your teammate is gonna follow up and start to attack them. But if you are playing solo like me, I'm not sure whether your teammate will follow you or not. Okay, so right now, Shang-Chi. Yeah, C tier, man. Okay, his passive is interesting. He can keep healing his teammate. His first skill is like, somehow it's like Lapu Lapu ulti lah, okay, but a smaller one. And his second skill, flying around the bush, is good for you to go support your teammate faster. And his ulti, just summon a bush. Like, what's the point for it, okay? So don't recommend. Okay, Lianpo, A tier. Like actually I'm putting them, like both of them as A tier, like the tank, okay? So right now, let's talk about Lianpo first. His third skill is so important. His ulti can help you to start up the team fight, yeah, okay? It's just that easy. Lianpo is actually a very easy hero to learn. Okay, so right now, Dun is okay. Yeah, it's similar, like they are all the tank. His ulti is so pro because it's not because that he deal a lot of damage or stun the opponent for a long time. No, it's because that his ulti cooldown time is so short, okay? Like maybe 5 seconds or 7 seconds. So in the late stage, if you guys can't kill Dun, then okay, sorry, he's gonna run away because if he uses his first ulti to start the team fight, then he's gonna use his second ulti to run away from the team fight. So Dun is a good hero as a roamer lah, okay? So right now, Da Qiao. So Da Qiao can bring your teammate back to the crystal, back to the respawn point, and bring them back so fast. So that's the only point of Da Qiao. And she can start the team fight lah whenever she is getting chased by the opponent, because she can do a ritual to summon all of you. You can just teleport to there. Okay, so right now, Zhangzi. C tier. He's just like a slime. He won't deal any damage, and he also can tank a lot, but not really useful because he don't do any control. His only advantage is that he can purify all of the teammates. Okay, Mecha Brad, B tier. Okay, like Mecha Brad, you don't. His skill doesn't design for as a roamer. His skill is actually designed as the one to break down the tower, the crystal. Okay, like his skill can deal a lot of damage to the tower and the crystal. His only advantage is that he can tear down the tower so fast. So that's all. I don't know why, but something feels a bit weak than before because he's designed from the original of HOK, like the most early stage. So his skill doesn't get enhanced a lot. So it means that maybe they have to rework or rebuild this hero. So I won't recommend him now, okay? Okay, Ming. He used to be a very strong roamer, okay? He can give damage buff to your teammate and deal some damage to your opponent. Damage debuff to your opponent. But he doesn't have any control skill. And he's not tank, okay? Even though you buy the defense equipment. Yeah, Xiangyu the tank again. But, okay, I'm not putting him as the A tier. Because his first skill, yeah, he can rush into the opponent's face. But if you miss, then you're gonna be awkward because the opponent gonna fry you off, they're gonna roast you, okay? And the second skill, not important at all. You just slow down the opponent, plus you got the enhanced attack. The ulti passive is interesting, okay? Whenever you have lower health, you can deal higher damage to your opponent using your ulti, okay? It's also matched to his own passive, which means that whenever he's in the lower health, he will get more defense buff, just like Zilong. Okay, right now, Miwa. She is actually a mage, so I'll put her as the flexing zone. So, okay, so apparently, if you are very good at playing Nuwa, then yeah, you're gonna crush your opponent, you're gonna use your third skill to teleport to wherever you want, you're gonna use your second skill to block the opponent, you're gonna use your ulti to just pew, like laser damn, okay? Okay, so don't try, I don't even know what is her name right now. Okay, her skill is just about recover plus control, okay? It seems good, right? And you can also buy the defense equipment to become a tank. But she got debuffed so much, okay? So just don't try. I won't even recommend her, okay? So right now, Guiguzi, hell yeah flexing, okay? If you know how to use Guiguzi, you can become invisible. You can also bring, your first skill can become invisible. Your second skill can control all of the opponent and lower down their defense so much, and your third skill can bring all of your teammates become invincible. So it's very good for a team fight. Yeah, okay, very good for a team fight. So if you know how to play Guiguzi, sure, S tier, okay, flexing Z tier. Okay, so right now, Guan Yu. Oh my god, this horse, okay, he's so pro, okay. If you know how to play, if you know like how to use your ulti, if you know how to like control his passive, okay, his ulti is the most important thing to start a team fight. You can just push all of your enemy into your face, into your teammate. So whenever they are getting control, then your teammate gonna kill all of the opponent. So that's all for today's video. Okay, bye bye.